Was Zero Tolerance back with the last Batman Arkham game from the original trilogy. I'm not gonna count Arkham Knights. Batman Arkham Origins. Like I said before, I did beat this one, so I beat all three of them. This one, it's, great. It's, it's a great game. This came out in 2013. This is around the same time that the first Injustice game came out that Batman was a part of. It's kind of weird. Batman been in 2 games, basically. So yeah. So Arkham Origins is what I'm trying to say. This was a preview or precursor to later on with Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. So basically, Batman is trying to. Black Mask is placing a bounty on Batman's head on Christmas. But later do we know it was the Joker underneath that mask. So this is basically the third encounter between Batman and the Joker, but this was like early on in it. The patrols they're mostly the same, except to do Batman's weapons, you push L2 and not L1, and R1 is the other button. So I don't know why they changed it though, but still. But the rest of the controls are mostly the same, really. I mean, except for the weapons thing. The enemies are mostly the same, including those goddamn enemies with fucking guns. Ugh, those fucking gun enemies. They're the worst. And, you take down these other enemies, the actual ones. The villains, that is. First, you take out Killer Croc, and he talks about, the bounty and stuff, and then you go through the other ones, like Executioner, which no clue who he is, Deathstroke, some other one, and then Bane is another one, and then you fight the Joker you don't mostly fight the Joker, you basically, we'll get to that. However, Batman's not allies with the law or the Popo yet. That's until later on in the game. Later on, you do encounter the Joker as Black Mask, and basically you are trying to stop the bounty from getting cashed in on. Also, Firefly also is another one. But basically, you go through those enemies, and then later on, and then you go from there. You beat Executioner, then the Penguin is in a room, but you don't fight him. Then you fight Deathstroke. Yeah, that lets us say the better about that boss fight. But still. And then later on, your identity gets revealed by Bane, and then you fight Bane twice, which I don't know why you had to fight Bane twice. And then later the Joker is the one who was revealed to be the bounty hunter, the person behind the bounty. He takes out Executioner, and you fight Bane twice. And then near the end of it, you are now allies with Commissioner Gordon, and then by the end of it, you encounter the Joker and you basically beat the fuck out of the Joker, and then that's how the game ends. Also, you fight Firefly in on the bridge, and well, he wasn't that hard. Let's just be fair here. I mean, most of the boss fights in this game are sometimes tough, sometimes they're not. I mean, that Joker boss fight is just beat the fuck out of him, and that's how it ends. Um, but yeah, there's also some DLC on it. There's like a Nightfall pack, which I don't know what that even is, really. Um, so basically, you basically there's that. Basically, that was that. Yeah, you know, for a mostly this is mostly like a prequel to Arkham Asylum. This is actually pretty good. There's also like multiplayer leaderboards. Yeah, this is like back when there are still servers for PlayStation servers, but they're long gone now. Um, but mostly that's all I have to say, really. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna do a 7 out of 10. It could have been great, but I felt like this game was a little too short on the story. Yeah, I know there's like those combat stuff, but I'm not counting those really. After going through Gotham and being baddies down, let's go back to a different type of game. Let's go to review Fairly Odd Parents Show Showdown. Or Shadow Showdown. Yeah. I think I did beat this before. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think I did. But still, tomorrow will be my live review of Raw. And then Tuesday, I'll probably do the Scooby Doo one. The movie review. Yeah. And there. Like this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel here, click the notification bell, as well as my secondary channel, Towers Rich Reviews. You see this Thursday, WrestleMania 14, and we'll move on from there. Goodbye.